white people should be able to say nigga.
So,
and I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh shit.
Your eyes and your ears are not deceiving you. This is Black America's most confused coon, Nick Cannon. And he has this podcast called The Big Drive. He has a guest on by the name of Amber Rose. And we all know who Amber Rose is. She's known in the black community as a grifter, a thought, the woman who created the slut walk. Just an all-around opportunist looking for black men who she can take from. She already found Wiz, she found Kanye, and she found that one light-skinned nigga that's related to Tyga. But now she's found her way on the Nick Cannon's podcast, and she wants to tell you why it's okay that white folks should be able to call you a nigga.
I mean, if he's...
White people should be able to say nigga.
So,
and I'm going to tell you why.
Oh, shit.
Because no one, when you really stop giving a fuck about stupid, dumbass words, will stop killing each other.
Okay, wait a minute. I know this white woman did not just sit here and say that if black folks stop focusing and worrying about white folks calling us niggas, then we would stop committing crimes against each other. So the magic trick this whole time is stop focusing on what white people are calling you, and then you'll stop killing each other. Like, what the fuck does that even, what fucking sense does that even make? The reason why Amber doesn't care, because people don't mistake her for being black. This isn't an issue for her. She's on the outside looking in, telling us what to do while we're in and she's out. No one looks at Amber Rose and thinks black. So she has no leg to stand on and telling black folks how we should respond to people calling us niggers. Like, what sense does that even make? Her only black credentials is having sex with rappers. That's your black credentials. We know you were with Kanye. We know you were with Wiz Khalifa. We knew you were with that light-skinned nigga that's related to Tyga, whatever his name is. That's your black credentials. Then you go on black shows. You come around in black spaces talking like this. This is your black credentials. This is how we know who you are. So you're sitting here with no black credentials whatsoever. And now you're going to sit here and tell black folks, the everyday rank and file black American, how we should or shouldn't respond to racism. Get the fuck out of here, man. This shit can't be real. You got to be fucking kidding me.
And Nick, it's very different. You know, if it says the hard R and they're pointing at you, it's very different than rap lyrics or saying, oh, that's my nigga, that's my homie.
Right.
You
if
know?
somebody's using a term as a derogatory term,
but we know that.
You know the difference between somebody just saying
we're all
a
smart
rap
enough.
lyric.
We're all
Absolutely.
smart enough to know.
See, what Nick and Amber are doing, this is old, recycled white supremacist framework. It's just social instead of legal. Now it's, what, was it malicious? Or was it just rap lyrics? Were they being friendly? I'm not sure. They was probably doing a Dr. Dre. Can't be mad if they're singing Dr. Dre. He do be saying nigga. Like, this is the mindset of these dudes, bruh. Like, black folks are supposed to be sitting around like we're a courtroom jury deciding whether we should feel disrespected in real time or not. Like, what the hell? You see, they trying to turn this into like an argument about tone and intent and context. That's not the real issue. The issue is relationship. A white person's relationship to black people is not the same as black people's relationship to each other. Just like another man can't walk up in Nick's house and call his wife whatever names he calls her. Just like another man can't walk up and talk to your wife the same way you do. Outsiders from other groups don't get to impose a level of closeness with black people that they just do not have. They just don't have it. They keep acting like the word is just floating around by itself. Like anybody can pick it up and just start using it. Like, that's not true, nigga. That's not true. It doesn't matter if you hear it in music. It doesn't matter if you think it sounds harmless. It doesn't matter if you think you mean well. I don't give a fuck. You don't have the standing to call black people niggas. You just don't.
What's right and what's wrong.
Right.
So why are we putting so much damage and pain behind? I let my kids curse. They have freedom of speech.
Right.
Why live in America if you don't have freedom of speech? And I let my kids do that. Now, do they save my...
Okay, let me stop again. This is another diabolical statement from Amber Rose. What the fuck what is she trying to say? Like, why live in America if you can't call people niggas? Bruh, Amber Rose is a fucking idiot. Did you just hear what Amber Rose just said? She's basically saying, Why live in America if you can't call black people niggas? Like, think about that for a second. She's equating this to free speech. We have free speech in America, so I should be able to call you a nigga. This is the mindset of white women who get access to black spaces from black men who are really just in love with white women. This is how we get here. We don't get here any other way but this way. Through the lanes and the avenues that the Nick Cannons and the Stevie Knights and the Brandon Tatums and the Anton Daniels, they open up these lanes for white women and white men, just white people in general. Now to the point where Amber Rose is sitting here talking about, well, what's the point of living in America if I can't call you a nigga because we have free speech? Bro, get the fuck out of here. Are you serious? All right, moving on.
I mean, fuck you. No.
They bet not.
Do they say, mommy, you're a bitch? No.
Right.
They know what's right and wrong. So at the end of the day, who cares? I've seen white people say nigga, but they're saying it amongst their peers.
They say it real quietly.
Well, mostly their black friends.
Right. They say it in the car when.
This is probably the dumbest conversation I've ever heard. I've literally heard water and plants have a better conversation than this one. Now Amber's sitting here telling you, well, I've been in a room with white people and they say nigga, so what's the problem? Like, some of this logic you can't even respond to. It's the lowest level of thinking that you can possibly be at. Literally, it is. It's void of history. It's void of everyday experience. It's just a dead argument. But white folks will keep making this argument as long as we have Nick Cannons around. That's the issue. Amber Rose is somebody that is literally outside of black American lineage and struggle. She's outside the historical cost. She's outside the social burden. And now suddenly she gets to claim interpretive authority over what should or should not matter to black people. Amber Rose does not get to define boundaries of a community she is not even in. She's trying to universalize what is not universal. And he's trying to rationalize what should be rejected, which is white supremacy, which is white supremacist rhetoric. Nick Cannon's whole, it depends how it was used. That whole argument is weak because it tries to create a loophole where there should be a boundary. He wants to blur the line between how black people speak amongst ourselves and how outsiders speak to us. But once you start letting outsiders decide when it's okay, then you've already lost control of your own culture. And this is why black folks, the vast majority of black folks, see somebody like Nick Cannon as a coon. He is. What both of them are really doing is they're trying to make black people give up the right to define our own boundaries, to define our own culture and what should or should not be in it. But every group defines what's inside and what's outside. The same way you decide who gets to speak to your family a certain way is the same way black people decide who gets to use certain language with us. That's not complicated. But maybe I'm just being a victim. Maybe I just don't understand white supremacy that well. I'm sure some of you Negroes think that. Either way, y'all get in the comments, man. Y'all tell me what you think. It's your boy, Big Shiny Man. I'll catch y'all on the next one.